Hello everyone, welcome back. So when I last spoke to my mom the other day, she sent me a photo of this. And I asked, is that an aubergine? She said, no, it's tofu. So I thought to share with you all this easy tofu maki recipe. Really easy to make, and if you are a tofu lover, please continue watching. So we need the silky tofu seaweeds for the roll. While for the sauce, I'm using a light soy sauce, brown sugar, and about 30 grams of water. The first thing you need to do is to get the fragile tofu out from the packet. Yes, I say fragile here because if you are not careful, you would break the tofu, and we need it in one piece in order to roll it with the seaweed. So carefully remove it from the packet and roll them with seaweed. For this recipe, I'm using 2 pieces of 150 gram each of tofu. Don't worry if you accidentally break the tofu. If it happens, you just need to cut the seaweed to the right size and carefully roll them, like what I'm doing now. Once you finish rolling them, you can now then cut the tofu into a smaller size. You have to do this with extra care, otherwise you will break the tofu. Ta-da! Now it's done! Once it's sliced, you can start dipping the 2 ends of the tofu with flour before pan fry them. I'm skipping this part and it's okay. So to pan fry them, I bring out my cast iron pan as usual, put some butter or oil if you prefer, and slowly put the sliced tofu to the pan with chopsticks. Yes, you do need to use chopsticks so then to ensure that it's well placed on the pan. The key thing I've learned is that once you place the tofu on the pan, do not touch them right away, or at least for about 2 minutes, as if you turn them right away, it will cause the tofu to break at that stage. Trust me on this. Meanwhile, I'm just proceed with making the sauce. I'm using 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, as well as 30 grams of the water before mixing them. So remember to adjust the amount of water you use with the amount of tofu that you are using. After about 2 to 5 minutes, I'm just checking my tofu now. So the best thing about cooking tofu is that it doesn't take long to cook. So I'm going to flip around the tofu using chopstick again, and you need to pay attention to this. If you don't pay attention and use a spatula to flip them, you are gonna get the result like this, which is not gonna be appealing at all. So do pay attention on each step. Flip it with care and continue cooking with medium heat. Now I'm just putting the sauce that I just mixed into the pan and cover it with a lid. This way, it will allow the tofu maki to completely absorb the sauce, and it will serve your taste bud just right. After about 1 or 2 minutes, remove the lid, and now it's ready to dig in. Don't cook it for too long, as the seaweed will get too soggy and it will not look very appealing. Of course, we want it to taste our good food, and if it looks good, it's a bonus point to the food. So I'm just adding a little extra sauces here before I remove them to the plate. Ta-da! Here you go. You can also add some sesame seed or parsley for garnish, but I'm happy to eat it as it is. It's really delicious! I do hope that you like this recipe. Please comment below if you do make it for yourself at some point. Goodbye and do take care there.